leave a like on this video within the next 5 seconds for NBA 2K to finally fix their servers. We went on to next gen, it still was a problem. They need to fix these joints, so leave a like.
I got digital dash camera with a op. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flood it with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high right through your block and I drop off the top and I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitches say. I got digital dash camera with a op. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I have in the bins and pull out.
Alright, before we go too far into this video, I want to make sure to go over this. Now, we were at 4.2%. We're all the way up to 9.7%. But still, 90% of y'all that are watching my videos aren't even subscribed. I know y'all mess with the videos. We finna be going so crazy, so you might as well hit that sub button. It's that simple. Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Fitz back again with yet another video. Today, I'm coming at you guys with another new series. Now, I just dropped a series called Badge Versus. Today, we're gonna be going over Takeover versus. I got 2 takeovers. I'm gonna be comparing. We're gonna put them up against each other. I can do this with a lot of different takeovers. I wanted to do this on current gen and stuff like that. But once they announced they was gonna have a lot more takeovers, I just said I'm gonna wait on it. So now we have 24 different takeovers. There's a lot of different combos of takeover versus we can do. But for the first one, this is going to be the ones that I think is the best ones in the game to see which one is the more overpowered, the more useful, or just the best one. So yeah, today we're gonna be going over finishing moves and spotter precision. In my opinion, these are the 2 best ones at the time of me recording this video. I'm gonna be comparing them. I'm gonna be going over what each does. I'm gonna have a gameplay for both, but in the gameplays, it's not really gonna be based off that takeover. I'm really gonna be going over in more detail what that takeover does. So yeah, man, without further ado, let's go ahead, hop straight into it. Alright, so off the bat, the first takeover we're gonna go over is going to be finishing moves. Finishing moves is a takeover that literally helps you absorb and finish through contact on layups, dunks, and alley-oops. What this also does, and which is really what makes it very overpowered, it makes it a lot easier to get contact dunks. And in this game where contact dunks is at an all-time high of how easy it is to do, a takeover like this just is really blown out of proportion, and it actually has made 2K have to nerf the game and people not even enjoy the game because it seems like it's just too easy for people to just get dunked on no matter how good of the defense they play. So yeah, that's going to be pretty much the gist of this takeover. Is pretty much just going to be any type of finishing thing is going to help you do that at the highest rate possible, whether it's a dunk, layup, alley-oop, it doesn't really matter. It's just going to help you do that at the highest rate possible. So yeah, man, let's go ahead, hop straight into the gameplay. Alright, so hopping into the gameplay. So again, we playing with Panda again. He might be a reoccurring theme on the channel. I don't know. This is from the same run as the last Badge versus video. I'm just letting you know that right now. So in this game, I'm gonna be trying to go for as many dunks as possible because I do have Hall of Fame Heat Seeker, but if they leave me wide open, I am going to shoot it. It's just that simple. Now, as you keep getting takeover, if you don't know how takeover works, it's gonna be getting you plus and minuses to certain things. With this finishing moves takeover, you're actually going to be getting a lot of pluses and minuses to a lot of stuff. Not minuses, but pluses to a lot of things that a lot of people don't even realize, like speed with ball handle. A lot of that type of stuff, you're going to be getting +8. Instead of being +10, a lot of people don't know that it's only +8. But you get +5 to everything, no matter what takeover. Then there's just like an additional +3 that you can also get. Now, right here, the way that they was playing me in this game, it was playing me really low. So when they played me low, I tried to take a shot. Right there, I had a wide open shot, it felt like, but the contestant in this game, it was just really weird, and he got that off on me. It just is what it is, you know what I'm saying? So, and then he ends up dunking on me, you know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. I thought that was a good shot at the time. Low-key probably was a bad shot, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now we gotta play defense. Now, the one thing about this game I would say that has a skill gap to it, that's probably the defense. That's because of how hard it is to stop people that can do anything. Everybody in this game can shoot, dunk. My build literally can shoot, dunk, post up, rebound, get steals, get blocks, all that. It can literally do everything in the game, to the fact that I don't even feel like I have to, like, if somebody forced me to shoot threes, I don't even feel like I have to do that if I don't want to. If I just feel like I want to just go for contact dunks every time on every single possession, I can. Now you see I hit him in the corner, he's wide open. I literally blocked his man just so he could be wide open and he gets a big green. That's what we want to see. That's the only color we want to see. We don't want to see nothing else. It's that simple. So if you're expecting me to shoot a lot of shots in this one, just know we only want to see that right there. Nothing but contact steezies. It's just that simple. It's too easy. 5 to 10. 5 to 10. So right here, he's trying to go up on his side. If you notice, every single time he does that, I'm a person that doesn't really do that. That's just a thing to make it be easy to get it off inbound. Now right there, he knows that I know he has no interior defense. Once I learned that you have no interior defense, I'm going up with it every single time. When it comes to these badges and things to help you do contact dunks, if you get the contact dunk packages, that's 20%, and every tier for the badge is 15%. That doesn't even count when you have takeover with finishing moves. And another thing is, as your driving dunk goes up with takeover, because my dunk is a 99 at 99, that's going to be an even easier way to get contact dunks. So it's a lot of different aspects. Now right there, you see they try to switch the defender. He's just way too small. It's literally just that simple. Now if you see it's lagging in the gameplay, that's not you. That's me. I'll just really be lagging. I don't know why, but I do. But yeah, 15 to 5. They really want to switch it bad. You see I got the takeover. I could have took that right there, but that's low-key still a dot. That's a big green. If it's a green, it's green. I'm not going to lie. On the threes, I'm not gonna lie, is way more competitive than twos this year. I feel like a lot of the reasons why a lot more people like playing threes, especially like playing 5v5 this year, is because of how much more competitive it is than twos. Because twos is just literally whoever has the ball first, because stops are like the hardest thing to do. So if you only have to play offense, it's going to be a lot easier when defense is literally the hardest thing you can do. Now, right there, you saw I was passing. I gave the ball up instantly. I think my teammate Loki won the game right there, but he ends up getting ripped by the big man. Now, at this point, I'm not really understanding why they keep switching. The only person they get to stop on me at this point is the center. But I do realize that the center is way too slow. I can just blow right past him if I want to. I'm not going to lie. I'm not even going to cap him on that. Now, right here, the way he's playing me, he's giving me a 3, but you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, when it comes to certain people that you're going against, they have no interior defense. They're way smaller than you. Doesn't really matter. And right there, I have Hall of Fame posterizer. I have a 99 dunk. And I also have finishing moves takeover, so I'm going to be dunking it every single time I go to the paint if I have somebody like that guarding me. So literally, as you can see, as soon as I got takeover, it was auto buckets. Like I literally was playing them to play me as hard as they possibly could. And at that point, the game was literally over, because as soon as I get takeover, if I want to do that, I can go for sharp takeover too with it. So it just depends on how you play it. If you know how to play defense, you might be able to get a stop, but I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of hard to get stops on that finishing moves takeover. You just gotta know how you playing it. You gotta know to play it right, have the right attributes, have the right build. If you made your build wrong going against a person with finishing moves, you're gonna be at the underhand. I ain't gonna lie, you're gonna be at a big disadvantage. It's that simple. All right, next. Now, while in my opinion, I'm not going to lie, I don't think it's even comparable on what's more overpowered. I feel like finishing moves is going to be more overpowered, but what's more useful? What's the better takeover? Now, that's a completely different discussion, because in my opinion, you can honestly get contact dunks without having finishing moves. What spotter precision does is it's going to help you shoot a lot better. Now, from my experience, what spotter precision does, it makes the green window so much bigger that it's literally impossible not to green. Like, once you get into takeover, if you don't green, I don't even know how that's even possible. Like, it's literally impossible not to green, in my opinion, because it's literally literally, even if I'm at the half court line, if they let me do like a regular standstill 3, I'm greening it. Not with limitless range, with spotter precision, without even having deep threes on. Like, spotter precision, like, it's literally the epitome of what you expect a sharp badge to do. Now, a lot of people use spotter precision and they still be doing phase. You're not really supposed to be boosting phase, but it does. It just boosts 3-point rating in general, so it's gonna make it a lot easier to hit those phase. So when it comes to the pluses, you get some pluses on sharp. I'm not gonna say that it's better, because on the finishing, I don't know if I went over all of them, but you get dunk, layup, ball handle, speed ball, all that type of stuff. But on sharp, you only get 3-pointer in mid-range. But the overpowered thing about the sharp one, it's the only one to get shooting, like 3-point shooting +8. Everything else can only get it +5. So that's a pretty big deal. So I feel like that's a little bit more useful. But yeah, that's just pretty much my description of the spot up precision. All right, so hopping into the gameplay, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna hold you. This is gonna be a very, very quick gameplay, but less on the gameplay and more on the spot up precision. In my opinion, the thing that's gonna make spot up precision very, very useful, or even more useful than finishing moves, is I feel like when it comes to settings where you want to shoot threes, because if you're giving up twos, if you're taking twos and somebody's getting threes every single time, you're gonna lose. So I feel like the point of shooting threes is gonna get more and more important because of how hard it is to get stops. So if you're not gonna be able to get stops, you might as well take shots that's gonna be more than what the other team is shooting. So if the other team is shooting threes, you have to combat shooting threes with threes. But if the other team's shooting twos, you're gonna have an advantage of being able to shoot threes at a way higher rate. So I feel like over time, I feel like spot up precision, that's going to be like literally the meta takeover, especially since everybody can just change their takeovers to whatever they really want, pretty much. Well, you only get the 4 different like takeover choices, like sharp, if you know what I'm saying. But like out of all those, you can get every single one of the sharp, every single one of the shot creator, every single one of the lockdown, every single one of the finishing, if that's what you was offered. Or if you was offered close score, you could get all those choices again. If you understand, when you was at your build and you was able to choose your takeovers, those are the takeovers you're gonna be able to choose from when it comes to the Mamba Mentality badge. But in my opinion, the thing that makes the sharp takeover just far and away apart is that you don't even have to have it as your main takeover. I use finishing moves takeover as my main takeover, and whenever I activate just finishing moves takeover, I now can get that +8 to my 3-point rating. You know what I'm saying? So that aspect alone of sharp takeover, even if you're a person that don't really even care about having sharp takeover, the fact that you can put it as your second takeover, as your dual takeover, and still be able to get the benefits of the sharp takeover that you wouldn't be able to get with nothing else, I feel like that's literally the epitome of being useful. And like that's going to be like a requirement to like every 5v5 team, every 3v3 team. I just feel like that's what it's gonna be. But yeah, in this game, you see I got takeover right there. I'm literally just playing around. I wanted to shoot a 3, but he was playing me so high, so I'm gonna take my 2 every single time. I say this in all the videos. I gotta say it at least once. If somebody's playing me high, you playing me for the 3, I'm gonna take my 2. It's a 2s game. I'm literally only gonna lose if I give you the ball. I'm not trying to give you the ball. You saw last game, I only missed 1 time. If I'm missing 1 time, I don't want to miss no more. But in this game, I didn't miss at all. The people we played, were they bad? Probably, yeah. But yeah, like I said, man, in my opinion, when it comes to the spot of precision takeover, I just honestly feel like over time, as more and more people get used to the game, do you need sharp takeover to shoot? No. In my opinion, I don't think you need badges to shoot. I don't think you need badges to really do anything, but badges do help you shoot. But when it comes to shooting, I feel like people understand the fact that whatever you can put on to make it easier to shoot, that's just always going to be the meta. I feel like that's always going to be meta. That's why in 2K18, as they can't like start restricting people more and more, 7'3" stretch big was overpowered. Then play sharps became overpowered, and then it just became more overpowered and overpowered. The more you can do with shooting, it's just gonna make your build that more overpowered. So yeah, man, in my opinion, as of right now, the best takeover in the game is spot of precision because of the importance of the 3-pointer. Finishing moves is definitely by far the most overpowered because literally you can get a bucket every time with it if you know what you're doing. That's what I would say. If you know what you're doing, you can definitely get a bucket every time with it. But yeah, for sure, spot of precision, it has a slight edge on importance and usefulness because when it comes to people going for dunks, you can't. Only way I would say finishing moves is better is at the 2s, because at the 2s you don't have to get stops. It's just whoever makes the most points and misses the less. On the 3s, you have to play defense. So it's just literally like if somebody's taking 2s and you getting 3s, you're gonna win. It's simple math. That's how I'm looking at it. So yeah, man, that's going to be my opinion on that. Put in the comments down below some other takeovers y'all want me to compare. What do you think is the best takeover in the game? Which one do you think is better, finishing moves or spot of precision? Put that in the comments down below. But yeah, man, that's going to be pretty much the end of this video. Go ahead, leave a like on this video if you enjoyed, subscribe. If you're new, we do this every single day. Turn on post notifications, be the first to every single one of my videos. Share this video to anybody you think this will help. But yeah, man, it's your boy Fitz, man, and I'm out there, man.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Head in the clouds, walk through the city, they taking you out. Bitches be talking, they running their mouth. A bag in the back and a stick in the couch. You know what it's about. Had to cope with all the pain, so I'm about to die. Man, they say he going too fast.